the first step to marketing your business or anything, like the first step is always, the job's actually a lot simpler than it seems, because the first step needs to be connection, right? And people are so often taught, it's like, oh, you need to share what you're offering. No, you don't. Like, nobody actually cares about what you're offering until there is a connection there. So literally slow, like, you know, like Rich Litvin calls it, slow down to speed up. It's if your focus is connection, and especially initially be generous with conversations and talk to people about, you know, what they do and how, you know, find commonalities. In order to work as a coach online, what is it that you need in essence, right? And I think the first thing you need, and everybody is kind of clear on that, or in theory knows it, is you need to be clear on who you do your best work with and what, in my experience, your niche finds you. It's not you choosing a group. You walk out with an idea, but eventually your niche will really find you. The clearer you are, the easier it gets to actually sign up clients. You'll get to a space where you can have conversations with people, where people are ready to talk to you, to explore what are the opportunities to work together. So you want a way to schedule your conversations across time zones. You need a platform to have the conversations, and you also need to find a way to nurture that relationship on an ongoing basis. Most of that Delenta will take care of you, will take care of for you. You don't have to, you know, investigate 10 different platforms for 10 different little elements of it. So to have all that under one roof makes your life a lot easier, and it also helps you build that trust with a potential client. Especially smooth onboarding process communicates a lot of, you know, confidence, credibility. People don't want to be the guinea pig. So if that's all, okay, this is how this works, and it's all streamlined and it's a smooth experience. And I would love one of you to show what that would look like, if you can, like from a client's point of view. Your client actually have their own portal, their client portal, so they can access it. It's not just to make my life easier, it actually makes the client's life easier. They know where the session is, and you know, they can access the session. So the part where it gets to, okay, connecting with them, the part of letting them know what you've got on offer, you know, yeah, you know, Delenta, you have your profile there, you know, there's a little different that you could use. Most people will use social media for this, you know. A lot of people will have their own websites to do that. Some people will just have their LinkedIn profile. So there's different ways how you can let people know what you're offering and who you work with. But yeah, so Delenta definitely you have your profile. You could use that as well. Delenta or any tool becomes powerful the moment you start a conversation. But the work involved to get people to that point, that's your job. And nobody can take that away from you. A platform like Delenta, it's like it takes away all the headache or all the work on that end, so that you can actually focus on this part. You know, so as long as you don't expect the tool to take over.
I mean, this is very true, right? Like that's where the virtual assistants come into play as well sometimes, right? So you use virtual assistants for you to do the operational work.
You need to know what your processes and your systems are before a virtual assistant can help you. I mean, sometimes they can help you figure that out, but usually you can't. It's something that you get with tech quite often. I just want some 24-year-old to do it all. Like, it's what I call fear-based outsourcing, and that's never in your best interest. You know, if you're scared to look at it, you know, and you want to just somebody else to take over, and that sets you up for disaster always, you know. So, and even that, it's like, well, it would make sense to set up Delenta, and then you can still get a virtual assistant to help you with stuff, right? So it's not one or the other.